everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's pick a card reading, we are asking, what do they wish they could tell you? Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps in the description box below, which will take you directly to your reading. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked below. But please know that is the only way to book a session with me. I will never reach out to you to book a session, and if somebody does, that is not me. Okay, let's get your cards. Spirit, we are asking, what do they wish they could tell you? Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? And can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Pile number 1, you and your loved ones are safe, and you have the tiger's eye. Pile number 2, you're very close to achieving your goal, and you have the zebra agate. Pile number 3, don't let pride get in your way, and you have the rough Brazil emerald. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the tiger's eye, and your card is you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So it's interesting that you have the tiger's eye here, because this can be a stone of protection. And then your card says you and your loved ones are safe. So I feel like this person wants you to know that they are safe. They're a safe place. You and your loved ones are safe with this person. So if you already have children, I feel that that's really important that this person, or something that's really important that this person wants you to know, that that your children are safe, that you are safe, your emotions are safe. I feel like this person has a lot of love to give. I feel like they are romantic. They want to kind of romance you. And I feel like they're very family oriented. So the fact that your loved ones are safe, this could also indicate that if you have future children with this person, those children and the family that you will be developing with this person, that whole situation is safe and protected, very much protected. So, I mean, I think kind of overall, this person, what they wish they could tell you, what they wish they could get through to you, is that you are safe, okay? They want to provide a safe environment for you. They want to protect you. Yeah, so let's look at your other oracle cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 1? What do they wish they could tell pile number 1? Okay, so we have peace. Yeah, I feel like they come in peace. They want peace. They, again, I'm feeling like they're very romantic, that they want to, they want you to know that their intentions are pure, okay? They have no other intentions other than what they tell you. And I feel like they will also show you their intentions. So I feel like what they say and what they do will match up. And I feel like it will always be that way. You know, I don't feel that this is somebody who's going to say one thing and then a year or two later do something else. I feel like this is a legitimate person. What they say is what they mean. What they say is what they're going to do. Okay. What else do you have for us? We have success. So this person really feels that you could have a very successful relationship, a very successful future. I'm getting again that this person is family oriented, marriage minded. For some reason, this makes me think of like a wedding. So they really feel that you would be quite successful together as a team, possibly raising children, pursuing your hopes and dreams together. So yeah, this person has very true, honest intentions. Okay, let's look at your tea leaf cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 1? What do they wish they could tell pile number 1? Okay, these want to come out, and this one. Okay. So we have target a goal-oriented person. This makes sense because I feel like, especially with success, I feel like they, this is kind of the image I was getting in my head when I was talking about that they want a family, they want a solid relationship with somebody, something long-term, marriage-minded. This is somebody who is honest, someone who knows what they want, someone who's not going to play games, someone who's going to tell you exactly where they stand, what they want, how they feel. Okay? And I feel like they feel this way about you. Okay? They want to pursue a long-term relationship with you. Okay, we have bell and announcement. Okay, this person either wants to get engaged or wants to get married. You know, I mean, obviously one definitely leading to the other, but it depends where you are in your relationship. You know, maybe you're already engaged and you're having second thoughts, or you're not sure about getting married, or, you know, any number of factors could be going in, but this person definitely wants to move forward with you. Okay, definitely wants to move forward with you and start a life with you and really be a team. This person wants to be a team with you. Okay. Okay, what have I been talking about this whole reading? About marriage and family, and now you have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. And you have announcement here. Okay, so this person definitely wants to get married. Absolutely wants to get married. So what do they wish they could tell you? They wish they could tell you that they're very serious about this connection. They're very serious about what they say, what they mean. I'm getting this person's very truthful, very honest. Also with diamond, it could be diamond in the rough. So that could mean, you know, with you and your loved ones are safe, diamond in the rough, this could mean that maybe you've had relationships in the past that maybe have left you feeling a little uncomfortable, or maybe a little unsure about if you should trust somebody in a relationship. What I'm feeling here is that this person is different. It could also be that maybe you lost your spouse. Maybe you were with somebody, or maybe it wasn't even your spouse. Maybe it was just you were in a relationship with somebody that you really loved, you really trusted, and maybe that person passed on, and maybe now you're, you know, a little unsure of, should I trust somebody? Should I move forward with somebody? Because there's, like, you know, a sense of hesitation. So this person definitely wants you to know that they are trustworthy, that they love you for who they are who they say they are. Okay. We have kite and vacation. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm getting a couple things here. So first of all, they might want to take a vacation to get away, to kind of relax and clear your mind, and maybe pamper you a little bit, you know, take care of you, spoil you a little bit. I'm also getting that for some of you, something might happen on vacation. There could be some kind of proposal on vacation, but I don't want to ruin that surprise, so I'll just leave that right where that is. But they want it with vacation. They want to make your life easier. Okay, they want to take care of you as best as they can. They want to love you, nurture you, support you, support you, support your hopes and your dreams. They want to accomplish a lot of things with you. So I'm getting a very honest, pure energy from this person. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? What do they wish they could tell pile number 1? Oh, oof, okay. Let's put these here. Okay, so your first card that turned over is the Devil card, which to me indicates that you have some fear about moving forward with this person. And what I just got is that it might not necessarily be this person. It could be that you have a fear of moving forward with anyone for one reason or another, which could be what I said earlier. Maybe you had a past relationship that really left you a little bit disillusioned. It could be that maybe in the past you were in a relationship that looked perfect, and then, 6 months in, 2 years in, you found out this person isn't exactly who they said they were. So maybe you're a little bit skeptical of getting into another relationship. Or maybe you were in a relationship before and that person maybe passed on very young, or when I, passed on if they passed away. So there could be any number of things that could have happened that make you feel fearful or attached to a prior way of thinking. Now, what I'm getting with this card being below the Peace card here is that this person is the opposite of this, okay? So that's what they want you to know. Okay, so we have the Princess of Pentacles here, and this is the Page of Pentacles. So what I get here is that there's a future here. Okay, I feel like this person wants you to, what they wish they could tell you is do the research. Meaning that look into my background, almost like ask for references, character references from family, friends, even exes, because I feel like this person might even still be maybe not friends, but friendly with an ex or two, having left prior relationships on good terms, like nothing, incredibly dramatic when it ended, just people kind of growing apart. But yeah, I'm feeling like this person really wants you to know that they're stable, they're sturdy, they will work really hard on this relationship, they will do whatever they can to make sure that you feel safe and secure. Okay, so we have the Melissa, which is the High Priestess. So again, this is I'm feeling like, excuse me, okay. It seems like there's a lot that they want to tell you. They want you to feel comfortable. They feel like you're missing a piece of information. And what I'm seeing with this is that they're an open book. You just need to reach out and open the book. Okay, so I guess what they're saying, what they wish they could tell you is to not be so closed off, lower your guard a little bit, and then you'll be able to see, exactly what this person is about. I'm getting defrost a little bit, don't be so icy, right? So letting that guard down, because there's definitely a fear here with the Devil and the High Priestess. There's a fear that you don't have all the information. Okay, but they want you to know that anything that you want to know, it's right there for you to see. We have the Tower card. Yeah, so I feel like there's a great fear of getting attached to somebody and then something unexpected happening, which is exactly what I said before, of maybe somebody passed away, or maybe somebody wasn't faithful, or you found out somebody wasn't who they portrayed themselves to be. And this was after you had gotten into the relationship with them. So it seems like you might be a little bit, a lot guarded, actually, not just a little bit, but a lot guarded and fearful that something like this will happen again. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so what I see here, what they wish they could tell you, they wish that you would like understand, is that so when they commit to something, they're committed to it. They're committed to things flowing, to having a balance between the two of you. They're willing to put in the hard work to make sure that things work between you. They will, it's almost like they, if there's a problem, or if they sense something is a little bit off, they are dedicated to getting to the bottom of it. They're dedicated to working on things, to working things out, to making sure things stay balanced. So I feel like this person is really good with communication. I feel like this person also has a lot of patience, and it's kind of like, I feel like they're saying, like, take your time, know that I'm going to be here. Do what you need to do to feel comfortable and secure, and I'll be here. So I feel like this person's very, very patient, very loving, very caring, very open with communication, and also wants, they really want to share a life with you. So we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is kind of what I was just saying. I feel like communication is really, really important to this person. And I feel like they're trying to show that to you. They're trying to show you that they're a stand-up person, that they're trustworthy, that they have this patience, that they want to work together with you, that they're an open book, that, if you have any fears or anything like that, you can ask your questions. They won't get upset. I feel like they're very open to what do you need to feel more comfortable moving forward. Okay, so here we have the Magician. So I get a couple things here. I feel, especially because the Magician is below the Devil card, so it's like, it seems like you're worried that they're going to say one thing and do something else. And what they want to tell you, what they wish they could really tell you and get across to you, is that that's not going to happen, because you have the Magician and the Devil card. So it's kind of like you're afraid that someone's going to pull the wool over your eyes. You're afraid that you're going to wake up one day and realize that this isn't what you thought it was. They come in peace. Okay, they come in peace. They just want to love you for who you are. They're also telling me that they think they've shown you who they are. So it could be that they're patient, but they're also kind of wondering, like, well, what else can I show you? What else do you need to see? What else do you need to hear? What else is it that I can give you or show you or do that will make you feel more comfortable moving forward? We have the Three of Swords. So I feel like, yeah, they are patient, but yes, it does hurt them, this trust issue that you have, or fear that you have. It also hurts them that you have been hurt so much in the past, and they want to help heal that. Okay, okay, I'm getting something here. They want to heal your heart. They want to show you a different life. They want to show you how different things can be. Okay. I feel like this person could be so healing, like really, really, really healing to your heart and to your soul. Okay. You just have to let them in. So we have the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So with the Ten of Swords, remember I just said you have to let them in. Okay, so it's interesting that the Ten of Swords is right below the High Priestess, because okay, so what this person is saying is that if you get this, whatever information you need here that's missing with the High Priestess, if you get that, then you can end this pain, this wall that you've had, that can break down. Okay. And so I feel like they're not sure what it will take for you to feel comfortable. Like, what is this missing piece of information? Is it just time? Do you just need time to be with this person, but not take it too far yet, but, you know, be in this committed relationship with this person and move forward and slowly start to feel more comfortable? Is that what you need? That's kind of like something they want to communicate with you. Yeah, but they see that there is a solution to ending this guard that you have up. So we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, so so with the Queen of Swords, they feel like they know that you have a guard up, but they also know that if they can get past that, there's this beautiful, loving person inside. So they feel like there needs to be more communication about what needs to happen, what kind of walls need to be broken down, what you need to see in order to feel more comfortable. So kind of like, what is it that you need that will make you feel like you're in control of the situation? Because with the Tower card, right, this is a situation that we don't have control of, but the Queen of Swords is in control. So it's kind of like they want to communicate with you. They want to know, like, what do you need to see? What do you need? Like, what is it that you need? Okay. So they wish they could tell you exactly what you like. I feel like they don't know exactly what you need, what kind of questions, you know what I mean? Like, they don't know, not what they could tell you, right? Not that they're going to tell you what you want to hear, but they're not quite sure what they can communicate with you that would make you feel more comfortable. Does that make sense? So, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing so far. Let's see what else we get. The King of Swords. So yeah, it's interesting that you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here. So they definitely feel like there's a future here. They feel like this person would be your protector. Okay. Remember we talked about safety, protection here. This person definitely wants you to know that there's a way to work through this, that you are worth it, your relationship is worth it. They want to, excuse me, they want to kind of find the key to getting past this. They see a future with you, and they see that you can work through any problems together. And they see this chaos from like the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. They see it dissipating and going away. Okay, so we have the, oh, interesting. So we have the Ten of Wands here. Okay, so another thing that they want, that they wish they could tell you, or that they wish that you would understand, is that you're not in this alone anymore. Okay, this person is in it for the long haul. This person definitely wants to get married. This person wants something long term with you, and they know that it's been hard on you doing things on your own, but they want you to know that they're there to provide for you as best as they can, to protect you, to help heal your heart. They will watch out for you. they will help you. Like, you don't have to do all of this on your own anymore. I feel like there's something else about family and home coming up here, where they're very, very protective of having the home as a sanctuary, respecting that, respecting, you know, the marriage, the relationship, your future together. So yeah, so they want you to know that you don't have to do life all on your own anymore. They definitely want a long-term commitment with you. I mean, especially look at these two cards here. So they also, with vacation, they want you to take like a permanent vacation away from your fears, away from these kind of controlling thoughts that you have about something with the past. For some of you, it could have been a parental figure that did something when you were younger that you saw as a child that kind of skewed your view of relationships. And so it could be that maybe you're afraid of getting into a marriage because one of your because one of your parents may have cheated or may have just walked out. So maybe you're holding this fear from a parental figure. That could be it as well. And so they want you to know that they're not that person, whoever that person is. If it was a past relationship or a parent, or, you know, maybe you've just seen a lot of marriages fall apart, they're not that person. So that's really kind of the main thing, that you're safe and protected. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the zebra agate. And your card is the gibbous moon, and you're very close to achieving your goal. So I feel like what does this person want to tell you? They want you to know that there's great possibilities with this relationship, with this person. They do say that there may be some things that you need to figure out, or some things that you need to work on. But they're saying that it's definitely possible to work through these things, and that you will figure it out. They're also saying that don't try to force anything, just kind of let things naturally work out. So if there's if you're trying to find a solution to something, or if you're trying to come to a compromise on something, what I'm hearing is don't force it. Like, don't make something happen like tomorrow. It's okay to, you know, talk about it for a little while and come up with a good solution. So yeah, it's whatever's going on here. I feel like it's, they're saying like it doesn't need to be blown out of proportion. Okay, that there's a solution. You're going to figure it out, and not to rush things, because you want to come to the best solution and not the first solution. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? What do they wish they could tell pile number 2? Interesting. So we have cleanse here. So it seems like this kind of goes along with what I was saying. Like, don't try to force things. Don't try to make something happen right now, and don't accept like the first solution. So kind of clear your mind, come back, look at things, and you'll have a clear vision of a solution to a problem that you may be going through. Okay, is it money for some of you? I just heard money could be an issue on some level for some of you. Whatever the problem is, or whatever it is that you're trying to figure out or compromise on, or come together on something, I'm really feeling that they want you to know to just kind of let it go for a minute or two, maybe for the weekend, maybe a week, and then come back and revisit it. Like, just let it go, cleanse your energy, cleanse your mind, and you'll have like a different perspective when you come back to talk about it. Oh, interesting that I just mentioned money and then we have abundance here. Yeah, so I feel like these two go together. So yeah, it could be something financial, like I mentioned briefly a second ago, but also what I'm seeing with abundance is what I just said, is that if you let it go for today, tomorrow, the weekend, whatever it is, if you just let it go, don't talk about it for a few days. When you come back, you're going to have an abundance of solutions. You're going to have an abundance of communication. Okay, things will look different. So maybe you're somebody who needs a solution right now. Maybe this other person is like, no, we'll figure it out when we figure it out. So if that's the case, and no matter what the case is, just try to just take a deep breath and come back to the issue later on. Because I'm feeling like there isn't really any huge rush. I mean, maybe you need to figure it out next week, but I feel like no matter how soon you need to figure something out or work through something, I feel like you could at least give it until tomorrow, you know, at least sleep on it overnight. And then come back to look at it in like a clear light, a clean slate. Okay. Now we're going to look at your tea leaf cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 2? What did they wish they could tell pile number 2? Okay. So we have diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. This came up in pile number 1 as well. Looks like a lot of you might be getting engaged or married. So another meaning that I get with this, unless you're already married or engaged, is that, and maybe more so in this pile than actually getting engaged or married. I mean, so it could be that they want to tell you that they want to get engaged or married, or that they want to spend their lives with you, but you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I think this is more talking about what I said about taking a break from thinking about this particular situation, your goal, whatever it is. And remember I said you don't have to rush things. And then remember I said to cleanse, like just let it go for now and then come back to it. And you'll have a clearer vision of how to move forward. And that's where you'll find your abundance. Letting it go for a minute, coming back to it, you're going to receive a precious gift. Okay. You're going to be receiving or giving a precious gift. So that precious gift, I feel, is clarity, like a sense of clarity, understanding, communication, ability to move forward, ability to achieve your goal. Maybe your goal is to get married, and maybe you have some kind of financial constraints, or maybe you're trying to save money for the wedding or for your honeymoon, and maybe it's become kind of an issue between the two of you, like, I really want to get married this year, but your finances are telling you something different. So it's like, of course that's just an example, but it did come up with something I was seeing. It's like, don't worry, the money will come in, you will be able to get married. Okay, so let's see, we have box. You will receive a gift. What is with all these gifts you're getting? You will be receiving or giving a precious gift, and you will receive a gift. So what I feel here, because this first one says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, so then you're going to receive a gift. So I feel this is talking about this relationship. I feel that if you let this go for just a minute or two, or a day or two, whatever it is, and then you come back and you have clarity, because remember, diamonds can also talk about clarity. I feel that then you will be able to communicate. Okay, I feel that this is something this person wants to tell you, but they're not sure how to say it. Or maybe they've tried to say it, but you haven't listened. So maybe you'll listen to spirit. And I'm not saying you're not listening. Okay, it's like a figure of speech. Okay, don't take it literally. Okay, so I feel that this person really wants you to understand that coming back to this issue will help things move along quicker. Okay. And then you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. I feel that you will be giving the gift of seeing things clearer and opening communication. And in return, this person will be giving you a gift of understanding and communication. So I feel like this person really wants you to know that this is how to move forward. Okay, so we have pin, new job or career. Now, what I get here is a new idea. Okay, this new idea kind of being presented to you, seeing this new idea, because it doesn't have to be literally what it says here. Because what I first noticed was something on like almost like a silver platter, a pillow, a precious gift, right? Something that, an idea that just makes sense. Things coming together. That's what I see here. Okay. Look at your cards. You have bird flying and news is on the way. I am telling you, everything is lining up with exactly what I was saying. Taking time away from this issue, because I feel like keep focusing on it and to keep trying to force something to work is creating tension. Okay. And so the gift that you can give each other is taking a break from talking about this for just a little bit, taking a break from trying to figure it out right now, which will then give you a clean slate. You come back, all of a sudden you have this great new idea that's presented to you. And that's when your news is on the way. So you're very close to achieving your goal. You just remember that you don't have to force it to happen at this exact moment. Okay, so let's get into your tarot cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? What do they wish they could tell pile number 2? The Nine of Swords. Okay, so they want you to know that your fears are just that. They're fears. What you fear is most likely not going to happen. Okay, so if you fear that you won't be able to get married or you won't be able to figure this out if you let it go for the weekend, that's just a fear. It's just anxiety. Okay, so don't be afraid to sleep on it. Don't be afraid to come back to it at a later date, because it's going to make much more sense. Okay, see, remember again, here we have possible financial issues for some of you or financial concerns. So the Five of Pentacles talks about having a lack of something. It could be a lack of finances. It could be a lack of understanding. It could be a lack of moving forward. It could be, any problem really that you can think of, but those are kind of the first things that come to my mind, given the card and given the reading. Now, what's interesting is this is right below abundance. Okay, so another thing about the Five of Pentacles, it's kind of like the Nine of Swords, where there's all of this worry. There's a feeling of lack, a feeling of anxiety or hopelessness. But it's kind of unnecessary, because if this panda here would just stand up and look out the window, there's like bamboo there, so there's food there, there's pentacles, there's light. Okay, so it's kind of like looking at things from a different perspective, both of these cards. So that's what I was talking about when we first started your reading. So this person really wants you to, they wish they could communicate with you that looking at it a different way, kind of like opening the box, looking at it differently, turning the diamond. If you have a diamond and you turn it in different directions, you're going to get a different like color, a different like it's going to look slightly different, right? So that's what they want you to know, is looking at it from a different perspective. So are some of you being a little bit stubborn and don't want to look at the other person's perspective? Because that just came up, like take a breath and look at things differently. So we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so this really is a good segue into what I was just saying about looking at things differently. Because I feel that this person wants you to know that if you look at things differently, you're going to have kind of like new information. You're going to have like a new thought process. The road ahead is going to make more sense for you. And you're going to have this great new idea. Okay, news is on the way. You have bird flying, news is on the way. And here you have a hummingbird bringing the sword to you, which is crowned here, right? So, excuse me. So, I felt like that was like expelling something and giving you like, freedom of thought, freedom of communication. So, and also notice how the clouds are clearing here. The clouds are clearing, giving way to clear skies. So I feel that if you can listen to what this person is saying, what they're trying to tell you, I feel like you'll be able to move out of the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So there's also a sense of trusting the process, trusting that trying to force something is just creating more tension, but letting things flow a little bit, letting things kind of settle for a minute will actually help the process move quicker. So we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so the Two of Swords can talk about a delay. This can talk about, is there a decision to make, or are you at a standstill because you're not sure which direction to go. You're not sure what the solution is. Okay, so it's interesting because the Two of Swords can also talk about kind of cleansing a little bit, meditating a little bit, clearing the mind, which is exactly what we have here with your cleanse card. So I feel that, so you're very close to achieving your goal, right, with your first card. So you haven't achieved your goal yet, but you are going to. You have two cards saying that you're close. News is on the way. Something's on the way. But the Two of Swords indicates that there is some sort of waiting period. So is it going to do you any good? This person wants you to know to be stressful like we see here, or would it be better because you're still going to have the waiting period. Whether you stress or you don't stress, there's still a little bit of a waiting period before you get this news. So is it going to do any good to stress about it, or can you have your waiting period in peace? Okay, so that is what I see there. Okay, then we have the Knight of Swords. That news is coming to you. You're going to get this news. You're going to get this solution. I feel like it's not too far away. Okay, so I feel like just a little bit of patience will take you far. And I feel like once you get this information, it's going to be like, I got it. And then you can move forward. The one thing I feel that this person wants you to know is, and what they wish they could tell you, is that when you get this information, you don't have to go full speed ahead. It's okay to go at like a moderate pace, okay? Because you're going to get this solution and things are going to start to move and things are going to flow easier, but that doesn't mean that you have to rush through the entire process. So there is something about moving forward swiftly, but making sure that you're not missing anything, that you're still checking everything, that you're not cutting corners just to get it done. Here we have the Three of Pentacles. So help is on the way. Whatever this is, this goal that you're trying to achieve, help is on the way. It could be something financial. If it's financial, you're going to figure it out. Some of you, maybe you are waiting for money to come in before moving forward with a goal that you have. Maybe you want to buy a new home, or maybe you want to combine your homes. Maybe you want to move somewhere completely different. Maybe you want to get married. Whatever it is, I feel like help is on the way. So maybe you want a loan for something. a new job, a raise, anything like that. Help is on the way. This could also be like a particular person coming in to help you reach your goals. So yeah, whatever it is, it's definitely on the way. Okay, oops. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, I'm feeling that, okay, there's something about this person wants you to know that they're not going anywhere. And that they're not giving up on this goal that you have, on this dream that you have. That whatever this is, it's very close to their heart. They're very protective of whatever it is that you're trying to do together. And they're there to figure it out. They're not going to give up on this, even if it takes a little bit longer to achieve this. They really want you to know that because it's taking a little bit longer, they're not going to give up on this, that you're very, very close. Whatever this is dear to their heart. And they have no intention of giving up on this particular goal that you have. So we have the Knight of Wands. So with the Knight of Wands, I'm feeling like there's a solution. There is, okay, so it's like, okay. So if you remove the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, which is this worry, this feeling like there's no solution, I don't know what to do, I can't move forward, I can't, because the Five of Pentacles really talks about that you can't see the solution that's literally right in front of you. So for some reason, this person really wants me to point out again that the key here, the key to get inspired, the key to get, like, you might have to get creative about a solution to achieve your goals, but the key is to just let it go for a minute. Do something fun, okay? Go do something fun, let loose for a night, and then come back to it, and you're really gonna be inspired. It's almost like a light bulb moment where you're like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. Now I know how to get this done. I know how we're gonna accomplish this. I know who to talk to. I know where to go. I know what steps to take forward with kind of this walkway here. So it's gonna happen. Just have patience. Here we have the King of Swords. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this person is going to come up with a solution, or they will know somebody who can help you. Somebody who has like, I'm going to say a bird's eye view, which, sorry for the pun, because this is a bird, but I'm seeing like, because you see how this is like up above the mountain here. So it's kind of like up in the cloud or up in the sky. So I'm feeling like either this person has a solution that you're not listening to, or they know somebody who will have a solution that they want you to listen to, or something like that. It's somebody who has, someone who's kind of removed from the situation, someone who can see this from a different perspective. This could also be talking about taking a break from dealing with this situation so that you can see it from a different perspective. But it's definitely, especially with the birds, okay, you have the two birds here, you have the Knight of Swords, which is another hummingbird, and then you have bird flying here. And then you have very close to achieving your goal. So this person just wants you to kind of calm down a little bit and feel comfortable and feel secure, knowing that this information is coming in, that there's really nothing to worry about. And there's quite literally a problem being solved here. So interesting, your cards. So you have the Four of Swords. This is a card telling you not to worry. This is a card telling you to relax, get some sleep, don't worry about it, don't stress about it. The stress is going to drive you insane if you keep focusing on that. The other thing that I'm seeing with the Four of Swords here being right below the Two of Swords, remember I told you that it's going to take as long as it's going to take. So let's just say that it's going to take 2 weeks to figure this out. Okay, it might not take that long. It might take longer. I'm just using that as an example. So if it's already written in the universe that it's going to take 2 weeks to figure this out, does it do you any good to stress during these 2 weeks? Or would it be more productive and more beneficial to not stress during these 2 weeks? Okay, that's what the Four of Swords is saying. Try not to stress about it because you can't think clearly when you're that stressed about it. So a solution is on its way. Okay, solution's definitely on its way. I feel like there may be somebody coming into the picture who's going to offer something to this. So your person might have an idea of, let me go talk to this person. Let me see what they have to say. Let me consult this person. Let me try to get a loan from this person. Something like that. I really feel like there might be like a third party that's going to come in and give you some kind of information, some kind of knowledge, or some kind of communication that's going to help move things along here. So we have the Hierophant. So okay, so first of all, the laws of the universe are at play here. This is going to take as long as it's going to take because it's kind of just meant to be that way. Whatever this is, whatever this goal is, it's supposed to happen at a specific time, and nothing that you can really stress over enough is going to change that. So that's something else they want you to know. They also know that there's a solution, there's a key. It's just you need to wait for that to come in. Okay. I also feel like there's something about commitment here. So are you worried about a commitment? Because there is commitment here. There's definitely commitment here. There's wanting to commit. So, you know what it could be too? If it's finances, it could be that there is a new job or career coming in that will then give you the finances, the abundance to reach your goal. So yeah, there definitely could be. I feel that with the Hierophant because to me, the Hierophant can sometimes mean like a new job or a new career because it's kind of like an authority figure. So it could be someone offering something, especially with news on the way. So yeah, for some of you, maybe you're waiting for, maybe your goal has to do with that. If that's what it is, then news is on the way with that. And it's like, there's a key, there's a solution here that's going to be coming in. So yeah, I mean, overall, this person really wants you to just relax and trust in the process and know that they're committed to you into this goal. And we have the Six of Swords. Yeah. So the Six of Swords is moving away from a stressful time. So you see how you start out with the stress here, and then we talk about, getting a clear mind, cleansing, just kind of trusting in the universe, trusting in this person, trusting that this person knows what they're talking about. Maybe this person's really intuitive and you're more of like a critical thinker, and you're like, well, I can't see the intuition, but I can see results. So I don't want to believe in intuition because I want to see results. You want something more tangible than intuition. Maybe you are intuitive, it just depends, the way that your brain works. And so maybe it's really hard for you to kind of trust that this person is saying, no, look, it's going to work out. And you're like, but I can't see it yet. They're like, but it's going to work out. Okay. So you're definitely going to be moving away from a difficult, stressful situation, but don't forget, okay, this person has pointed me back to, you're going to be receiving or giving a precious gift, and you'll receive a gift. So I still feel that this is communication. This is looking at things differently, giving the other person grace with their opinions or their thoughts, and opening that communication, because you giving that to this person, they will give it back to you, and that's when everything starts to flow. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want a personal reading from me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Rough Brazil Emerald, and your card is Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way, Full Moon in Leo. So what I feel here, this person really wants to tell you something about compromise. Listening and compromise are two words that come through right away. Okay, this person also wishes they could tell you to go easy on them. And then again, I'm getting something about compromise. Listen to what they have to say. Okay, they're kind of showing me like you may be hearing what they're saying, but maybe you're not listening, like really hearing what they're saying. They're also showing me balance, like balancing your needs with their needs. So I'm feeling like there's like a sense of they need clearer communication. Okay, so let's look at your other cards and get some more information for you. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? What did they wish they could tell pile number 3? Okay, so we have comfort here. So I feel like this person's trying to find a solution to something. This person's trying to offer something, and I feel like what they're saying is that you're not seeing what they're trying to offer, what they're trying to say, or what they're trying to do. It's almost, I feel like they're doing something that you don't want to accept, or that you don't want to see, or is there forgiveness? Does forgiveness need to happen? Flow, comfort and flow. Don't let your pride get in the way, comfort and flow. Is this the compromise? Because I'm feeling like if you compromise, it will get you past a certain point, like where you are right now. If you listen to their point of view, if you listen to what they're saying, you will get past this. Are you at like a standstill or a roadblock or something? Because I feel like this is the key to get past that. Finding like a balance, some kind of balance. Let's look at your tea leaf cards and get some more information. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? What else can you tell us for pile number 3? Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I mean, you have all these good things here. You have comfort, flow, abundance. Do you need to break bread? Do you need to compromise on something? Do you need to share ideas? I'm getting this person really wants to get across that you're not hearing exactly what they're saying or what they're meaning. We have tiger, doing something risky and taking a chance. Okay, so you have tiger and lion. So are you being too protective of your ideas, too protective of like seeing things only your way? And this isn't coming from me, so don't get mad at me. I'm the messenger here. Let's see what else we have. Quill, get back to basics. Things will get easier. I feel like, do you need to like start over with a particular conversation? Like let go of your ego, let go of like a past argument or something, get back to basics, like start over with the conversation. taking a chance on that. Because if you're feeling like you're right about something, it might be risky. It might be taking a chance for you to say, okay, maybe I'm not right. Let's go back to the beginning of the conversation. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Yeah, I can definitely feel this energy. I feel like you're very passionate about something, probably passionate about your point of view, passionate about your argument, like your vision, your side of things here. So what this person is showing me, what they wish they could tell you, I feel, is okay, there's a peace offering here, and there's also wanting to get back to, well, wanting to get back to more of a flow in your relationship, because it seems like there's a standstill with something. Yeah, that makes sense. They want to get back to a flow and a period of prosperity and abundance. So this is what they want to get back to. So it may be risky. It may be taking a chance to try to think outside the box, try to think of what this other person's perspective is. But that will help you, I think, break open that communication. I feel like you have very strong emotions. I feel like you're very passionate about things. And I feel, okay, so this person's telling me that they actually love that about you. They love how strong and emotional and passionate you can be, but they also want to kind of get back to the real issue and not the issue of proving one point over the other. Okay, so let's look at your tarot cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? What do they wish they could tell pile number 3? Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Kind of getting back to basics, looking at the information, listening, communicating, feeling more grounded. Okay, feeling, and look at all the cats. I knew you had this deck, but I didn't really think about it until I saw them all here. So I feel that this person is trying to get across that you have a very similar view on things. It's just kind of like you're looking at something from the different side. So maybe like you're looking at something that's very similar, but from a different side of the coin, something like that. And so this person wants you to know that they want to get on the same page as you. They want to get on the same page as you. They want to get past this kind of standstill that's going on, this whatever it is exactly, they want to get past that. But the only way to do that is to do something risky and take a chance on seeing the other person's perspective, on saying, okay, maybe I'm not right. Maybe let's just look at your perspective. Okay. So we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Do you see how these two figures here are looking at something? Someone's saying, okay, let me show you this. So maybe a third party can help you both communicate a little bit better. Maybe talking to somebody else, saying, hey, this is what's going on. What do you think? What can you tell us about this? What, how can you assist us in getting through this, this rough patch that we have? So maybe you have pride in the fact that you don't want to go to counseling or something like that. But what this person is saying is that that would actually help you to communicate better. That would help you see each other's perspectives. And it might not even be something, like counseling or something like that. It could just be kind kind of cleaning the slate, getting back to basics, starting from the beginning, looking at each other's point of view. Okay, that could be what's going on here as well. Okay, what else? Okay, so we have the Hangman. So again, I feel like there's some kind of standstill or something that's going on. And I feel like the way out of this, what your person is, what they wish they could tell you, or what they wish they could kind of get across to you, is that with this being right below bread, I feel like getting a different perspective, looking at someone else's point of view, or doing that, which could be doing something risky and taking a chance on seeing what the other person's perspective is. I think that is what they feel can bring a period of prosperity and abundance to you, to your relationship. So it seems like they don't want to be in a standstill. They want things to be flowing. They want things back to a place of comfort, a place of growth. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Let's see what else we get. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting here, because what I'm seeing with the Two of Wands, this person is wanting me to show you that with a different perspective, you might be able to look at things differently. Do you see how this figure is actually looking this way? Kind of looking at this wand here, and has the world in their hand, kind of contemplating something. Okay? So what I'm seeing is here, you took a chance, you saw another point of view, you looked at things from a different position, and now it's kind of like, oh, okay, well, I'm seeing things a little bit differently than I did before. Because what Spirit is telling me, and what your person is trying to show us, is that if you can switch your perspective, if you can kind of, I'm seeing you like laying something down. So in the sense of laying down your point of view and looking at a different perspective, it could actually be something that's even better than the idea or the perspective that you had. Okay, does that make sense? So that's what Spirit was showing me, and that's what your person is trying to convey to you. So let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Are you wanting to just move forward with something instead of, well, okay, so yes, you are, it looks like. I'm not saying this is what Spirit and your person are showing me. So it looks like, because I'm getting like looking at things, stopping for a minute, not rushing into something, taking time to evaluate every piece of the puzzle, and seeing kind of like what each piece has to offer. So pausing for a minute. So it seems like there is some kind of standstill, there is some kind of delay going on, but it's what I'm seeing is that this delay could be more productive if you kind of go about things in just a slightly different manner. Okay, so this could also be pointing to get back to the basics, where it's kind of like, okay, take a pause, go all the way back and review things as you go along. And then you might get that different perspective. You might see someone else's point of view. You might see that there's another way to go about things. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here with the Ten of Swords is that this could be the best way to get out of this kind of standstill that you're in. And I feel like this great, your person is saying this great passion that you have, this great emotion that you have, can actually be applied in a very productive way. It's just something about your perspective or the way you're going about something. They say it would be better if you just shifted it a little bit. Okay, so I see that there's a solution. I see that no harm will be done in taking a chance and doing something kind of out of the norm or risky. I feel with the tiger here, I feel that it will actually shine a light on something and help you see things from this other person's perspective. Okay, let's see what else. So we have the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, there is... okay, so I feel that there's movement with the King of Wands. There's also, again, this great passion, this energy, this reconnecting of energy as well. So I'm feeling like once you get past this, once you're able to move on, there's a reconnecting. There is, I feel, a reconnection within the relationship between you and this person. I feel like things can come together, solutions will come about, and I feel like there's a huge transformation, a really big transformation, which I feel is the period of prosperity and abundance coming back, okay, and then movement forward. So yeah, it's kind of like there's more a sense of dedication. There's a sense of being grounded, and I'm getting an agreement on something, okay? Like a compromise. And what else? There's something else coming up with this card. I'm not quite getting it yet, but I will. I always get it. Okay, there's going to be a clear path forward. It's almost like it's going to make sense. Like a decision will be made. Okay, it's going to be like, okay, I give in, a decision is made, and then you can move on with things. Things move more smoothly. And I also heard that this can be beneficial in the future as well. If you go through something like this again, where you have to compromise, if I feel like what your person is saying is that there would be more room for compromise on their end if you compromise on this particular thing that's going on here. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. So interesting, because this is exactly what I was saying, that you're at a standstill. You're at, there's a delay, something like things aren't moving, trying to figure things out. But it's like, okay, what this person is showing me is that it's not about what they feel is that it's no longer become about what is the best option. It has become, what is my point? And I want to get my point across, and I want to win the argument. And so what this person is trying to say is trying to call a truce, wanting to look at things, kind of taking emotion out of it and looking at things more from an intuitive standpoint and coming to a compromise so that you can both win. Okay, that's an important thing here. This person wants both of you to win. Okay, so they're really saying that there's a compromise to be had here, and then you will have movement forward. Because you see here, it's like trying to figure something out, but kind of not having all of the details. And I feel it's not having all the details because there's a blindfold here, and like almost like willingly not seeing all of the details, because there's like, no, I don't want to see your point of view. I want you to see my point of view. And so nothing's moving. But when we look at the Two of Wands, this is more, see the blindfold is gone, and this is more like, okay, let me hold this globe in my hand and let me ponder all of the possibilities. let me think about it here. Let me think on things a little bit. Let's get out of this standstill. Okay. Yeah, see, I love this card for you. This is calling a truce. This is compromising. This is coming back together. This is that period of prosperity and abundance, the flow, the comfort. Okay. And it's what I said. After you have the Two of Swords, once you open up the lines of communication, then things will flow. Okay, you're coming back to that flow and that comfort, which is exactly what we have here with the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, this is two things coming together, coming together, things that are different. But there's communication here. We're coming back to a more caring flow between two people. Okay, not that that wasn't there before, but it's like there was a little bit of like a disconnect. Okay, so that flow is back. Okay, oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles. I love this card for you. So you get the flow back, right? And then there is work being had. There's things being done. There's a very productive sense of coming back together, working on things, making progress. Any goals that you have are now moving forward. I feel like there's also a sense of both of you taking accountability for certain things and working on your individual pieces of the relationship, things making sense. I feel like I feel like it's not even that big of a deal, whatever's going on here. I feel like it's just like a little bit of stubborn energy. And I feel like if you can get past that, there's so much growth. There's so much potential for just a lot of abundance coming into the relationship. Like I feel like more abundance in communication, more understanding of each other, more understanding of where each other stands. And then I just feel like this open flow of communication that comes in as things progress. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is kind of what I was just saying. So this person wants you to know that once like you get a different perspective on things are going to start to move very quickly. Okay, whatever plans that you have, whatever things that you wanted to work on, that is going to, it's going to flow, right? With the flow card, things are going to open up, things are going to go quicker, especially communication. I feel like for one reason or another, whatever this particular thing is, it's like a little pebble. It's not a big boulder. It's something that I'm feeling is really small. And your person, the person who we're talking about here, feels like it's kind of like a waste of time. Like your relationship means much more than this little pebble in the road. And so they really just want to get past this as quickly and as easily as possible, because they're telling me that they love you and they don't see the point in arguing over this little thing, this little thing. Now, maybe it's not little to you, so maybe that's something you need to communicate with them as well, right? So I'm feeling like they're saying don't get defensive, like talk instead of getting defensive, because again, you seem to be like a very passionate person, which is great, but also, you know, it can help to reel that in a little bit. This is not coming from me, okay? I'm not saying anything here about you. It's what's coming through from your person and from spirit. So like with the King of Wands, this is someone who's very, very passionate, but the King of Wands has like control over that passion and who uses that in a very productive way, which your person is showing me like they love that about you. Remember I said that earlier, they love how passionate you are about things, but they also think that it can be done in like a slightly more productive manner. Okay, so here we have the Hierophant. Now, is there something going on? Is there a little detail that's holding you up from moving forward in your relationship? Because if that's the case, I definitely feel like this is something that you can work through, and then you will be able to move forward in your relationship. I also feel like you can definitely benefit from talking to someone like a third party. Okay, like I talked about with the Three of Pentacles. Someone who has no, like someone who's impartial, someone who doesn't have any need for one side or the other to come out on top, right? So definitely a third party, whether that's you know, talking to a counselor or talking to someone who's not involved in your relationship, whatever it is, I feel like somebody can help you communicate a little bit easier, okay? Because we're not saying that you're the only problem here, okay? There's definitely like a need for communication going on here, but it seems what your person is showing me is that there's this one issue or there's this one thing, and it seems like you won't budge one way or the other. And what they're showing me is that now it seems like you've kind of dug in your heels where you're like, no, and it's kind of like, I don't want to talk about it anymore. This is the way it is, and I'm not going to change my mind. But what your person is saying is that there's so much value here in your relationship and what you have together that they would really like to work on this any way that they need to, including talking to a third party so that you can both communicate instead of just kind of talking at each other. Does that make sense? Okay, so that is what I see here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching.